Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. So, Raja, may I know, like, you are also new to SAP environment, or do you have any knowledge with SAP? Are you asking me? Yeah. I'm asking Raja whether he's having, whether he got any experience.
I took the course for SAP BO and SAP VWBI,
Okay.
but I don't have any working experience. I just took the courses recently, and I'm just going through it again.
Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. So, basically, as you know, I hope.
Sorry, is there a way to, are you recording and I will be sending us the recording to review later? Okay, we have an option here to record it.
I think you can record it at your end also. See, if you have this option, okay. So, the record option, you can record it at your end.
Okay, where do I see the record option?
You have this bar, like WebEx control bar.
Like over. Mm-hmm. Is it beside like audio, mute me, participants, chat,
Yes.
notation? But I do not have the record option. Maybe you may need to grant it because you are hosting the meeting.
Yes. Okay. Fine. So, I already started recording. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Once completed, I'll send you across.
Okay, you send it to me. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So, I hope you understand, like, what is SAP and how it works. Like, okay. So, basically it is a business software. Okay. Before using SAP, we need to customize this software according to our client requirements. Okay. These customization will be done by the functional people. Okay. So basically SAP is having two major modules. One is functional and the second one is technical. Okay. So the functional people are responsible to customize the software. Okay. So that customization client can do his business. Okay. And above under technical, we can have above and basic modules. Okay. Through customization, if client cannot reach his requirements through customization, for that SAP provides a programming language called ABAP, Advanced Business Application Programming, so that client can create his own programs to meet his requirements. And the basis is like base is responsible to install SAP software and administrating SAP, okay, like transports and applying patches and the user and authorization creations, okay, and monitoring the system and maintaining the performance of the system. Okay, so these are the two major modules, functional and technical. So normally under basis, the security like user administration and role administration come into picture. Like base is responsible to create user IDs and create authorizations and assign right authorization to the right person. Okay. So previously this security part was also done by the base people. Okay. So for the last 4 to 5 years, the security separated from the basis and purely security people are doing this same user administration and role administration, like creating user IDs and creating authorizations and assigning to users. So basically in SAP, we can create authorizations based on T codes, okay, transaction codes. To perform each and every activity, SAP has given a specific T code. Okay. So normally T code is a technical name of the program. For each and every T code, we have one ABAP program for that T code. Okay. So at back end we have ABAP program for each and every T code. Okay. So like if you want to create a purchase order, okay, for that one program will be written by the ABAP people. Okay, already SAP has written a program. Okay, so and SAP has given a technical name for that program is ME21N. So to create a purchase order, we need to execute ME21N T code. Okay, so like that, to perform any activity, we need to execute that specific transaction code. So basically in SAP, we can create authorizations based on these T codes. Okay. So in SAP, each and every user, okay, need to have one user master record. So user master record is a combination of authentication plus authorization. Okay. So authentication is nothing but valid user ID and password. Okay. By using authentication, user is authorized to log into SAP by using his user ID and password. Okay. Okay. But once you log into SAP, okay, but that doesn't mean that he can do each and everything in the system. Okay. So after login to the SAP, he needs to have some set of permissions. Okay. So to perform any activity, user need to have authorization. So authorization is nothing but a set of permissions. So these authorizations need to assign to the user. Okay. So that he can perform his assigned activities. Okay. So basically these authorizations can be created in SAP based on T codes. Okay. Transaction codes. So again, each and every T code will have a set of authorization objects. Okay. So authorization objects again will have a authorization fields. Okay. So these fields can be maximum 10 in number for an authorization object.
Sorry to interrupt. Are you typing or writing anything? Because I don't see anything on the screen.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Okay.
Everything,
No.
I just want to make sure it's working. The meeting, what I see on the screen is a WebEx free trial. That's it. Okay. I see your mouse moving. So okay.
Okay. I will write. No problem. Okay. So T code contains authorization objects. Okay. So T code is combination of some authorization objects. Again, each and every authorization object will have authorization fields. Okay. So these fields can be maximum 10. Okay. For a object. Under these fields, we'll have field values. Okay. Okay. So based on these field values, we can define authorization. Okay. So like there is a field called activity. Okay. So if we give value 01 for activity field, that is we are giving create permission. Okay. Or if we give 02 value for this activity field, that is change permission. Or if we provide 03, that is only display permission. Okay. So like that, we can give field values for the fields, okay, so that we can create authorizations. Okay. So once we create authorizations, we need to assign these authorizations to the users. Okay. So these authorizations need to be assigned based on segregation of duties. Okay. So this segregation of duties is nothing but assigning right authorization to the right user. Okay. So these SOD segregation of duties will be defined by functional people, okay, based on their business functionality. So that we need to create authorizations and we need to assign to the users. Say for example, we need to assign create authorizations to the admin user or display authorization to the normal employee. Okay, like that we need to create authorizations based on his position. Like we need to create different authorizations for manager and normal employee. Okay. So these are called as a segregation of duties. Okay. So based on these segregation of duties, we need to create and assign authorizations. Okay. So basically this is the authorization concept. How we can create authorizations and assign to the users. So when coming to GRC, governance and risk compliance, okay, by using GRC tool, we can define or we can find existing risks in the backend system. So GRC is a independent server. Okay. So at backend we can have our business system. At front end we need to install GRC system. Okay. So at backend we need to have our business system. At front end we need to install. On production system we need to install GRC. By using GRC system we can find out the risks existing in the backend production system. Risk in the sense, say for example, HE01 is the T code, okay, to create user IDs. Okay. And the PFCG is the T code to create authorizations. To create authorizations. So
Do we have to remember all these T codes?
yeah, we need to remember.
How many
So
T codes?
yeah, T codes.
How many T codes exist?
How many T codes exist you are asking? Okay.
Yeah.
That is, right now, SAP is having more than 30,000 T codes in SAP.
Wow.
So that is belongs to all function modules like SD, MM, FI, HR, PP. Okay, all.
How much will we need to remember for security?
Yeah, for security, hardly we need to remember 15 to 20.
Oh, okay.
That won't be a problem because we need to work on daily on those tickets. No, automatically those will be recorded in our mind.
Yeah.
We need to normally we need to remember 15 to 20. Actually,
We already know 3 now.
that won't be a problem because 30,000 belongs to all modules. So here we have two records, SE01 for 1 second. Hello? లేదు తీసుకుంటున్నాను. Okay. Hello? Sorry. Okay. So SE01 is a T code to create user IDs and the PFCV is a T code to create authorizations. Okay. If a user, suppose user ID A12345 is there, he is having access to these two T codes like SE01 and PFCV. So this is called a risk, okay, because the user A12345, user ID A12345 is having access to SC01 and PFC, so that he can create users by using SC01 and at the same time he can create authorizations by using PFC. So that what will happen? He can create one dummy user ID and he can provide all authorizations to the user ID. Okay. So that he can, okay, the dummy user can log into the system and he can do anything like he can transfer the funds or he can transfer the data, anything he can do, right? So this is called a risk. Okay. So based on this functionality, SAP GRC has defined total 256 global risks, like based on business functionality. Like in FI module we have some risks, and in MM module we have some other risks. Like that, SAP GRC has defined 256 global risks, okay, for all modules. Okay. So by using GRC tools, we can define or we can find out risks exist in the production system, our business system. Okay. By using GRC, we can find out risks at user level and the role level. Okay, user level in a sense, in this example, okay, like A12345 user ID is having SC01 and PFCG. This is user level. Role level in the sense, suppose role is a, by using roles, we can create authorization. Okay. Authorizations will be created in the form of roles. Okay. If the role contains these two T codes, if any role contains these two T codes, that role is having a risk. Okay. So like that, we can find out risks at user level and role level by using the GRC tool. After finding these risks, we need to remove those risks or we need to mitigate those risks. So remove in the sense we want to assign this, or if the user is assigned to a role or two conflicting keywords, we need to remove the authorization. Now the second option is mitigation. Mitigation is nothing but we can assign that role to the user, or we can keep that risk as it is to the user, even though that is a risk, and we need to create a monitor. Okay, even though that is a risk, okay, we will assign that risk to the user, and we will create or we will define one monitor to that risk, so that whenever the user ID A12345 is accessing those keywords, the alert will be sent to the monitor. Okay, so that he can monitor what the user ID is doing in that keyword. Okay, so because why we need to do mitigation? Okay, so according to SOD, if you want to implement all SOD, segregation of duties, we need to recruit more people in the sense more resources. That will be burden to the client, right? So that client may ask, oh, okay, without having any financial burden, I need to remove my risks. Okay, so that even though that is a risk, we need to mitigate that risk, okay, by defining a controller or monitor to that risk. Okay. So by using GRC, okay, we can do that. Okay. And then next one is firefighter. Okay. So next concept is firefighter in GRC. Okay. So by using firefighter concept, directly we can assign or we can provide authorization to the users in production system. Okay. Normally, we assign or provide authorization to the user through a workflow. Like if you want to assign a specific authorization to the user, okay, so it will go through a workflow. First, it will go to his manager. Okay, so after getting approval from his manager, then it go to the next level, like senior manager or regional manager. Once got approval there, then it move to the role approval. Okay. After getting approval from the role approval, it will be assigned to the user. Okay. There will be some sort of workflow. Okay. So without having any approvals, directly we can assign users. Directly we can assign authorization to the users by using firefighter concept. Okay. So this is called as firefighter concept in SAP. Okay. Directly we can assign users, authorization to the users by using firefighter under auditable environment. Okay. So if we assign users any authorization by using firefighter, everything will be monitored by the administrator. Okay. So normally GRC is a suite of GRC access control, process control, GTS, Global Trade Services, Environment Health Services, okay, and a risk terminator. Okay. So these 5 components are called as a GRC complete suite. Okay. So under GRC, we can cover access control only. Okay. So under GRC, you can have access control, process control, uh, GTS, Global Trade Services, Environment and Health Services, and Risk Terminator. Okay. So this is called as a GRC suite. So here we cover only GRC access control. Okay. So previously we are having GRC 5.3 version. So GRC 5.3 version developed based on Java engine. So now SAP introduced GRC 10. So this is developed based on ABAP engine. So the difference is in GRC 10 we can use only transaction codes. Okay. Before in GRC 5.3 we need to work GRC by using through browsers only. Okay. Through browser only we can access GRC 5.3, but now we can access GRC 10 by using our normal transaction codes. Okay. So this is the GRC regarding GRC version. Okay, recently SAP introduced GRC 10. Okay. Under GRC access control also. Again we have 4 components. RAR, risk analysis and remediation, CUP, and the ERM, and the SPM. So by using RAR, we can define risks, we can find out risks, and we can remove or mitigate the risks. By using SPM, we can provide authorizations to the user on production system, that is firefighter concept. Okay. So under this access control, we cover RAR and SPM only. Okay. Like this CUP and ERM, we haven't worked on that, and normally no client is implementing the CUP and ERM. Okay. So right now clients are implementing only RAR and SPM. Okay. Like okay, fine. Yes, and probably yeah, you can ask any queries or questions.
Is GRC like a completely different tool from SAP, the main software, or it's just integrated? I mean, how does it work?
No, it is a separate software, separate
Okay.
server.
And okay, and from there you regulate mainly. So in security, I thought GRC is a completely different module. So does security cover GRC stuff in GRC, or it's completely different?
No, completely different. Completely
Okay.
different. But we need to know like some basic knowledge of security, like how to create user IDs and how to create authorizations. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
So a security guy will not usually take care of the GRC stuff, right? There will be a complete guy taking care of it.
can you please come again?
Okay, like a security guy, the guy who's handling security, SAP security, will not be working much on GRC because they will have a separate guy working on GRC. Is that correct? Or
No. If he is, he can work on GRC also. Okay, but okay, that is he is having GRC system. Okay, in their landscape. Only security people are responsible to handle GRC,
okay.
like configuration and monitoring and everything. Only installation will be done by the basis people and everything will be done by the security people only.
Okay.
That is the part of, that is the responsibility of security people only.
Okay.
Like with help of functional people also, because they are responsible to define the segregation of duties and all those things. So based on their given inputs, security people will configure the system and everything, like configuring and mitigating all those things will be done by security only.
Oh, okay. Do some companies prefer to have basis as well as security guy, like doing the same, one guy doing both the work, or they prefer different people for those two tasks?
So normally the security people only do that task.
Okay.
For security and GRC.
Oh, okay.
They won't separate normally.
Oh, okay.
So even though that is not mandatory to have security knowledge, but it will be easy to understand the terminology like while doing on GRC. Okay. So if you have some basic experience or basic knowledge in security, it would be helpful, like we can understand it easily.
Okay.
Yeah, any questions like not only related to GRC, if you want to know anything about regarding SAP.
No, actually, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm fine too.
Okay.
For now.
Okay then, huh? Okay, fine. Yes, and Raj. Okay. So fine. It is very nice to talking to you and okay. I hope you meet again. Okay.
Yeah. So it's the 12 classes going to be 8:30 to
Yeah.
11
Okay.
o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Okay.
tomorrow, right?
Okay.
Are you gonna send us
Oh yes.
the video recording via email?
This recording, huh? Sure.
Yes.
I will send it to you.
Can you transfer over a Skype? So do you have a Skype?
Yeah. I have several. I think normally through Skype also. Okay. Can I send it right? Okay, this one. 311 MB only. Okay. So just give your mail IDs or Skype IDs.
So if you type in there, I can add. I won't be able to type in your screen, right?
Okay.
I have sent you by chat.
Okay, we can do that. Okay, so chat here. Where do we go?
S409. Okay.
So where do I?
That's correct.
That is your Skype ID.
It's on the top. It's on the top where you see a viewing stream in the desktop. Go there and then click on chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks.
And then you can send it to everybody or you can send it to him privately.
Okay.
So X409, is it your Skype ID?
Yes, sir. It's my Skype ID.
Okay, fine. And the log, okay.
Can you explain what is mitigation again? I think I'm kind of lost with mitigation.
Yeah. 1 second. Stepan Raj, right?
The Raj, that's your Skype ID, Skype name.
Stepan Raj.
Yes.
Project.
Raj Rai.
Raj?
Yeah. Yeah, you can call me Raj, but the full name is Raj Rai. Rajadurai.
Okay. So I am just typing here. THEPANRAJ
J-A.
AA.
Just one.
Just one A. Yeah, this one.
Okay.
So you can raise one A.
Okay.
B U R
Yes.
A I.
Fine. Okay, we send it. Actually, mitigation is nothing but, okay. So suppose, for example, if user is having a role 1 which contains SU01 and PFCG, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So remove is nothing but to remove that role 1 from the user ID A12345. That is remove, okay. Directly we can remove that. Mitigation is nothing but we can keep assigning that role 1 to the user ID, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can access that role, okay, even though that is a risk, okay. But we create a controller, like we give some controlling to some other user, okay. So if there is other user B12345, okay, we define that B12345 is the controller to that role 1, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that whenever the user A12345 is accessing that role 1, the alert will be automatically sent to that controller, user B.
Got it.
Okay. So that he can monitor what the user A is doing by using role.
Okay.
So that is mitigation. Okay. So removing in the sense, partially it is not possible in real-time environment. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we remove all the risks, no, that is not possible because normally in companies always client want to mm, take work from the less people, right? So in such scenario, the risk will be assigned to the users. We cannot implement the SOD as it is. Okay. So in that scenario, we need to assign some risk to the users. Okay. So in that scenario, we need to mitigate them. Okay, we cannot remove them. Instead of removing them, we need to mitigate them. Okay, by defining our controller, so that he can monitor that risk.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
are we done?
Yeah. Okay. I will
From
tell you across these.
sir, from SAP EC Access, is there a code to bring up the GRC screen?
SAP.
EC Access window, like when you log into SAP Security, like you,
I didn't get your question. Like.
okay, so when you go to SAP front end, you log into the security system, right?
Yes. Yes.
Right. And is there a code, a transaction code? How do I bring up the GRC system? GRC screen.
Yeah. In the same way, how we can log into SAP system by using GUI. Okay. By using GUI, only we can log into the GRC system.
I don't think we have the GRC software because they just send us SAP NetViewer software. They never send us GRC software. So
I think it's on the server, right? It's on the training server.
it's a client. It's a client. The front-end client that we are supposed to have, they never got GRC.
No, when we use the front-end client, it connects to the server, right?
Yeah, it connects to the server.
And on the server, there is a GRC system for training.
Yeah. If we have that GUI, so that GUI we can access GRC and any server like GRC, SAP, any SAP server we can access through GUI.
Do you have a GRC client installed on your computer right now?
No. I need to access. They will provide us a GRC server.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So right now I don't have access, but they will provide me.
Okay. Okay, so are you going to Skype us the recording or Gmail us? Email us?
Yeah. I email us. If it is able to send through email, I will directly send it
I
through email.
I think email should be a problem because some of the email won't allow more than 10 megabytes
Yeah.
Yes.
of files. So yeah, Skype or I do have Dropbox and I do have like Skype or Dropbox is fine. So,
Bugs will take a long time. I think if you just want to Skype us right now, that would be awesome.
Okay. Okay. I will send it to you. Okay.
Okay. So should we end the session?
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
tomorrow 8:30?
Yeah.
8:30.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.